Okay, so currently I'm reading on Kay Granger. She was one of the 8 that went to Russia, July 4th, 2018. Her term's up, though, and she's 79 years old. Her net worth is right under $1 million, so maybe she's not as dirty as the others. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Kay Granger. Let's look at your little bit of your past and see how clean she was, whether or not. And legal future. She, being 79, oops, she's probably, let me make sure I haven't done this with any other cards. Is she probably, it's just, retiring. But, so maybe we'll see more of her legal future, but let's just see if we see any trouble either way. Okay, Kay Granger. Only the truth. Looking at her future. Okay. Oh, well, she's not very happy. And this is her. Well, I think maybe she's worried about money. She's in some kind of poverty consciousness. Even though she has $1 million, there's some deception going on there about her financial situation, maybe. That's interesting. Okay, the journey, her experience. Let's keep going. Sad news. Something to do with meetings. Oh, maybe some legal issues there. Okay. Kay Granger. All right. This is interesting, showing up in the middle. This card, Knights to the Four Corners. So whatever shows up at this 8th card in the middle of 15 is pretty important. Okay, let's see what was at the bottom. Why does this, you guys watch me shuffle. This came through, this comes through a lot. This came through with, what's his name, Steve Daines at the bottom. So reputation and loyalty. Career loyalty. Yeah. To the Republican Party. Maybe that's it. She's a career Republican. Of course. It looked like she voted with Trump. I think it was like 90-some% of the time. So, anyways, with the unexpected income card, this is our card for contracts, being wealthy, being happy with the money and the assets that you have, and something could possibly come through that she's not expecting. But it's also our card of sudden financial issues. And having poverty hang over it makes me wonder if she's going to have a big loss when it comes to money. And this card's sneaking up behind her back, right? So she's here. She's in control, but these aren't great cards at all. And this card, like I was saying, knighting to the four corners, right? So this further reiterates that the money situation in her future isn't good, and that's the soul journey she's meant to go on for some reason. And yeah, I don't know maybe she's looking at having to support a friend or someone older, or her age. I'm sorry, this could be anybody 55, usually older, or older than 50 at least. So anyway, this card is like, major. It's like having the Nine of Swords in the tarot, except for it doesn't go away. You're just stuck. And then over here, we have her depressed. In her future, there's depression. There's, the inability to focus on anything other than something in her immediate family, and something that could have to do with just her soul experience or travel issues, or I don't know what there. The only thing I can say for sure is that changes coming, when she leaves her office, maybe, because this is vacation, Christmas holiday vacation, and then January 3rd her term is up, so she's done. She's already done, right? She's not going back. And that's the change, and now that she doesn't have anything to do, maybe is what causes the depression. But, at 79, it doesn't look to me like she's going to be retiring happily. And for some reason or another, there's some investigation or some coming to terms. Maybe, sometimes this is a doctor card, but I don't have the ill health card. But this is our, judges, any professional person. You could, this person here would be like a doctor or a judge or an investigator of some type, and it could even be no. It could even be a therapist that she goes to. So, I don't know. I don't care about that, but it could be a dispute of some type because of deception, because of cheating. Ooh, yikes. Could even be someone lying about her. I mean, this card is everything to do with cheaters, liars, people who are jealous, people who just are like enemies, and yeah. And it knights down here to her strategy or plans, and she's she's connecting here to she's in control, and she has a strategy or a plan that looks to me like it's deceptive. And it's because of her poverty consciousness, and she's feeling out of control, like she has and that's why she's depressed here, like these three cards tied together here, knighting together. I have the message that she's just waiting, and she feels helpless, and there's nothing she can do. And then this is sad news of some type that comes through, or something that's, concerning, very concerning. And it knights up here to the poverty card, and then down here to the plan. So I feel like her financial plans are not going to work out. Whatever she has planned for her retirement isn't going to work out so well. But that still doesn't mean that it's not way better than any of us would ever have, right? So she has support, and confidential support, even though she's down and depressed and can't see the big picture, even though she's all stressed out, and she has some serious, I feel like she has some serious mental problems, honestly. I feel like she's on a path of self-destruction, right? She's literally on the path of self-destruction, and she's depressed. She's depressed, and she's feeling very insecure. So that's her future for some reason or another. She's going to have meetings to try and get maybe an insurance payout to get out. I think this woman has financial problems, but I still don't think that they're anything like what, what an average person would have. I mean, because she's been in politics since when? 1997. So, yeah, her base salary was almost 175,000 a year, and this whole time. So there you go. Whatever. Okay, but in her future, she has change, and it's depression. And I really do feel like this is her therapist. Like she's been hiding something from everyone, and she's depressed, right? Her mental faculties are not working well, and I think that this is, she's going to be seeing a therapist. And maybe it has to do with her social circle, or her, intimate family. This card has to do with your. Oh, you know what this is, you guys? This has to do with her not wanting to be home alone and not have anything to do. That's what this is. This is a person that looks to me like she's probably been addicted to maybe traveling, maybe addicted to being too busy, and she hasn't had the self-reflection that she's, that every soul needs in order to heal. Doesn't look to me like she's done any of that. Because over here we have the social life. Yeah, and things are going to be changing for her rapidly. So it doesn't look like she's as bad. It just looks to me like she's been deluded, by the Republican Party all her life. And there you go, right? So, okay, this one's very uneventful, but there are probably a million things, I'm sure, that I don't know about her, and I'll leave that to you guys to fill it in. And, just comment and let me know. And then also, anything else here that I may have missed, knighting together. I mean, this is further reiteration here about seeing a therapist, and this would be the supportive woman that would be the therapist that would hold her confidence. And maybe this had to do with the fact that I don't know if she re-ran, or I thought she won the general, but then she didn't get in. So for some reason she's leaving. And maybe that's what this card is about as well. So, but if you see any other things you want to knight together, and which is, 2 over and 1 down, so these two knight. So this poverty consciousness within her 4 walls of home, and, her strategies, her thoughts even that don't work very well. So knighting is a technique where you go 2 down and 1 over, or 1 over and 2 up, or 2 over and 1 down, right? Catch my drift there? So, but anyway, I'm going to get this uploaded and wish you all the best. Take good care. Bye.